Shut up, clock in, and load up.
So this is the mod I've been working on lately for Bully. I've called it Bullworth Warfare because, as you can see, pretty much everyone in Bullworth is now fighting each other. I know this isn't just some all-out clique war like in Complete Mayhem. Everybody is fighting everybody. Preps versus preps, jocks versus jocks, greasers versus townies, you name it, it's happening. I recommend that if you do use this mod of mine, I highly recommend you use it on Chapter 3 after you have done the mission Bait for Johnny Vincent. Because by then, Jimmy's respect with everybody will be somewhat equal, because you can still get into fights with nerds, townies, jocks, and greasers, even though you're on good terms with them. Because if you do it in Chapter 6, Jimmy's respect is too high and nobody will really care when Jimmy punches them. Whereas if you do it in Chapter 3 or Chapter 5, it's much better like that, since then Jimmy can actually get involved in the fights himself, like as you can see on screen here. I know it doesn't look like I'm in Chapter 3, but I actually am. I just used the super mod to change the season back to summer. Now, the mod is far from perfect, as you'll probably see in a minute. Like, in some cases, students will disappear and no pedestrians will actually spawn at all, but, you know, like I said, it's arguably my first huge mod for Bully. Because, like, I've modified quite a few data files to get this result. So, yeah, as I said, it's far from perfect. There's multiple bugs. Teachers and prefects have all been disabled. Well, okay. Teachers haven't, but teachers rarely spawn anyway, so you won't have any hassle off when you get a full trouble meter anyway. Some bugs I can name are actually like, if you do get a trouble meter when you're in school, Jimmy will, how do I put it? Jimmy will randomly run and then just sort of like be held back a little bit, if you know what I mean. And until the meter depletes, it's kind of annoying. But yeah. Aside from that and the other bug I mentioned, like, I reckon the mod is pretty good for a first beta release. Now, if you need help installing it, I've put installation instructions in the RAR below. I recommend you make backups of the files. Backups are already included in the RAR file, but, you know, I know some people don't make backups, that's why I did that. If you need any help with installing the mod, feel free to ask, and I recommend you do it on a clean installation of Bully. You know, since that way then you don't have to worry about, like, crashing too much. It shouldn't make much of a difference, but this was done on the version 1.2. You know, which is basically like the last version of Bully on the PC. As you can see on screen now, this is the glitch I was on about. Like, everybody stopped spawning. Don't worry, the fix is really simple. All you need to do is just run into the building, then come back out, and then everybody will start spawning again. Like, as you'll see in a second. There we go, everybody's back. As you probably noticed, the second somebody lays eyes on somebody, they all start fighting. Doesn't matter who it is. Which is why I called it Bullworth Warfare, you know, since everybody is involved in this. Little kids, the bullies, the non-cliques. And if you even go into the Bullworth town, which I won't show in this video, because I still need to disable the police. But if you go into Bullworth town, even the adults start fighting each other as well, which is pretty good. Oh, I should probably mention this as well, that do not use this mod if you are going to be doing missions, because it will really mess the missions up, especially Complete Mayhem, ironically, because Edgar and the other townies and Russell will all start fighting each other, which means Russell will never open the gate, which means Jimmy is pretty much stuck there forever. So, yeah, that's basically it, and thank you for watching.